Very happy Thursday. I'm sorry, I'm kind of a little shocked every time that I pop on screen at how truly ugly these ugly Christmas sweaters are. This is really, really ugly. I'm giving you the full view right there.
Your hood.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it comes with a hood. Check it out. This is the full effect. I look like a hip hopper, right? I'm ready to go.
Where's your sunglasses?
All right. Welcome to day 3. Hello, Alicia, and greetings to you in Riverside, right down the freeway there. I want to say welcome to day 3 of the 12 Days of Kozmas, and this is just a fun thing to do. We're all in this place right now. Our country is sort of on fire with everything, all these warnings about everything, and it's a scary time. And I just thought it would be fun to have a little daily dose of levity, just a little fun together every day to start the month of December and the holiday season off with a bang. So that's what this whole thing is. We call it the 12 Days of Kozmas. The 12 Days of... We're on a very shoestring budget here, okay? This is a big effect that we planned. We had rehearsals all morning. Here we go. One more time. We call it the 12 Days of Kozmas. Hey! See, it wasn't so hard. I'm sorry. Okay, thank you very much, Brian. Brian Foisey is our wonderful producer in Northern California. I'm here in Los Angeles. I happen to be here with my wonderful assistant and a very dear friend, Janice De La Cruz. Say hello, Janice.
Hi. Happy Thursday.
Yeah, she had to think about what day it was.
Yeah.
And not just by Janice today, but by Janice's daughter, because I found out when I came back, I did a TV show this morning, came back, and I found out that today is, in fact, in addition to the 3rd day of Kozmas, it's Take Your Daughter to Work Day. So we are joined here by Talia Noble, who is Janice's daughter.
Hey.
She's skipping school today. Well, not really, because school is...
She's on lunch break.
Oh, she's on lunch break.
She's spending it with you.
Okay, this is fantastic. Thank you very much. Talia doesn't want to come on camera, but we are very happy that she is here, and I'm very happy that you are here as well. So welcome on in. Let me do our customary thing. We're pinning today's date on our Christmas tree. It is the 3rd of December, and there it goes. This is my Mr. Rogers moment, favorite moment of the show. Get to pin number 3 on today. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. We're also doing this as the lead up to our very exciting first ever virtual Christmas live stream, which is happening on December 12th. That's a week from Saturday night, 5 p.m. on the Pacific Coast, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and then Central and Midwest time, etc. And it's not just me this time. No, we've got an amazing lineup. Jonathan Butler will be there. Rick Braun, there's the image right there. Richard Elliott, David Benoit, Peter White, and we'll be introducing you to a woman. If you watched yesterday, you met her yesterday, and she is amazing. That's Rebecca Jade, who will be singing for us as well. So you can get your tickets and find out more information about the show at my website, davekoz.com. And there's also an add-on that you can do. Thank you, Lori. Looking forward to seeing you. And there's also an add-on that you could do. It's a meet and greet that we have a special one-on-one meet and greet that will be on Sunday, the day after the show. Anyway, davekoz.com for all the information about that. And hopefully you are feeling great wherever you might be. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. Looking forward to seeing you. And by the way, the ticket price is per stream. So if you have your pod is 10 people, say, for example, in your pod, and they're at your house on your couch. Let's hope you have a big couch. Everybody gets to watch for the same price. So that's good. And everybody has a front row seat or a front couch seat in a live stream. This is a nice thing to be able to do. Anyway, we got a lot to get to. There are 4 components of every show that we do here on the Kozmas. There is the theme of the day. There's a drink of the day. There's a gift of the day, because I relish my role as Santa Koz. That's coming in a bit. And there's a song of the day. And so let me just start out with the drink of the day, which Janice made me. This is an alcoholic drink. I want you to see that there's really nice. There's pumpkin spice on top and a swizzle stick. This is a cinnamon swizzle stick. Janice, what's the name of this?
It's a pumpkin spice white Russian.
Pumpkin spiced white Russian. This might be a little strong at 12 noon. Let's see. There's vodka in there. This is not a prop. It's going to be a good show. I'd say cheers to you and to this pumpkin spiced white Russian. This is delicious, Janice.
Okay,
if people want to make the recipe,
Yeah.
you're going to put the recipe in the chat?
Yeah.
Okay. The recipe will be in the chat for the pumpkin spice white Russian. This is delicious, by the way.
Don't get drunk.
Where's the fun in that? Okay, thank you very much. Today's theme is holiday playlists. So much of the feeling of Christmas is brought about because of the music. I mean, could you imagine the holidays without our favorite songs? And I've been doing this for a very long time at Christmas. I talk about it all the time. I'm a nice Jewish boy, but the Hanukkah songs just don't hold a candle to the Christmas songs. I mean, let's be real, right? How many Hanukkah songs do you know? Probably none. Not too many famous Hanukkah songs. But we do have a wealth of amazing Christmas songs and holiday favorites. And that's what our tour is about. That's what our live stream on the 12th will be about, celebrating all these incredible songs. And I've thought about this a lot because I love Christmas music and I love playing Christmas music. And these songs are not just songs. They're really like guideposts to our lives. I mean, think about it for a minute. The music that you want to hear when right after Thanksgiving and the holidays come around. These are songs that you may have heard 100 times or 1,000 times. And yet every Christmas you want to hear the same songs because in a way they're like musical comfort food. They just make you feel good. They remind you of the past. They remind you of special people that have been in your life and special moments in your life. And in this way, these songs are really more than just notes on a page. They're almost like prayers, especially a song like Oh Holy Night. When Jonathan Butler sings Oh Holy Night, you can hear a pin drop. Or when Peter White plays Silent Night, for example. These are really prayers more than songs. And I have great respect for all these melodies. There's so much meat on the bones because you can do them in any imaginable style. You can bend and push and pull these songs and they always hold up. Why? Because they're great pieces of music, many of which were written by the greatest songwriters of all time during the golden era, the Great American Songbook era. And one of my favorites, if not my favorite, that I'll play at the end of this show was written by the great Irving Berlin in that era. I wonder if you'll remember which song it is. But I want to hip you to a few Christmas playlists that you can find and use during the holiday season. And maybe Brian can share his screen on Spotify. Thank you, Brian. Well, let's start with that one. That's a good one. This is the Jazz's magazine. I want to say a big thank you to Michael and everybody at Jazz's. Those are good friends of ours. And they just put out, this came out yesterday, it was in my email list, a Jazz's holiday playlist, Classic Jazz Christmas 2020. And so let's see, okay, there you go. Oscar Peterson, Jimmy Smith, Dexter Gordon, Kenny Burrell, Ramsey Lewis Trio. So you're going to talk a little bit more traditional jazz on this playlist. But around this time, tradition, it's all about tradition. It's all about nostalgia. It's all about the songs that you love and the artists that you love. Some really, Stanley Turrentine, Duke Ellington, Bill Evans, John Coltrane, Dave Brubeck. I mean, that's a good playlist. If we switch over to Spotify, can you get us to Spotify there, buddy boy? I have a pretty good playlist that's on Spotify, ready for you at any time. It's called My Christmas Favorites. And it's got all of the people that I love to listen to at the holiday time are people like Nat King Cole and Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra. When Frank Sinatra sings Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, I mean, everything is all right in the world, even in COVID. Ella Fitzgerald. Let's see. Johnny Mathis. How about Johnny Mathis at Christmas time? Sammy Davis Jr., let's see. Who else am I missing? Oh, Bing Crosby. How could I forget Bing Crosby? So anyway, you can find a lot of your favorites on there. Louis Armstrong, Otis Redding, and of course some of my music thrown in for good measure. There is a ultimate Christmas playlist also on Spotify, and this is a little bit more of the rock oriented stuff. Last Christmas by Wham, and All I Want for Christmas Is You, Mariah Carey, pop, and Brenda Lee and Carol of the Bells, the Jackson 5, Nat King Cole, of course. This is a really, really great Spotify list. You can find on Spotify tons of Christmas playlists too. So if you have a Spotify account, it's great. And by the way, if you're on Spotify, go over to the Dave Koz page and hit the favorites button. We would love to be able that. When you do that, we'll be able to be in direct communication with you via Spotify. That's really, really great. And then finally, there's a classic Christmas song playlist on Pandora. I don't know if we have a screenshot of that at this moment, but that's something that you can also see. And on Pandora is really, really great too. All right, June. Johnny Mathis is your favorite as well. Johnny, by the way, is the nicest guy you could ever imagine. He's one of the sweetest, kindest people. He's been a great friend to me. We've recorded together. He was one of the special guests on our 25th of December project. And I love that man so much. In his mid-80s, and I saw him before the pandemic started. I saw him in concert up in Northern California, and he sounds so good. I mean, that voice has not faltered at all. God bless Johnny Mathis. So I wanted to ask you, before we get into my favorite Christmas song, I wanted to ask you, Janice, do you have a favorite Christmas song? Favorite holiday song?
There's a ton. All the Charlie Brown stuff is amazing. Wham's Last Christmas, like you mentioned, always puts me in a good mood.
Yeah.
Never tire of that song. I also like Celebrate Me Home.
Celebrate Me Home, Kenny Loggins, which is the song that we used to close our Christmas show for many, many years.
I love it.
I love those. Are great choices. I like that. I like the Wham Christmas song too. Talia Noble,
Yeah.
Janice's daughter. Do you have a favorite Christmas song? Can you share?
Yeah, mine is probably Someday at Christmas by Stevie Wonder.
Someday at
Oh,
Christmas.
that's cute.
I love that song. In fact, there's a Motown, like all the Motown stuff at Christmas is phenomenal. All the artists way back in the 60s and 70s, they made lots of Christmas music there. So that's very good. How do you know about that? Talia's 14. She knows about Stevie Wonder, Someday at Christmas. It's very, very nice. Okay, let's see here. Let's move to the ugly sweater contest. I want to say a big thank you to everybody who donated yesterday. Now, in case you're just tuning in for the first time, part of our 12 Days of Kozmas is that we're raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation, which has been my pet charity, my family's pet charity for many, many years. Starlight helps kids that are in the hospital for long periods of time. And these are kids that just want to be kids, and because of their situation, they can't be. Them and their families are so significantly impacted, especially this year with the pandemic. And that's why we want to keep all these kids in our thoughts and prayers, and to raise money for Starlight to continue their mission to helping these kids through their various programs. And I've seen it firsthand. This is an organization of the highest order, and always written up as one of the great charities that are available. So if you're thinking of contributing this year, I highly recommend Starlight. And we're giving you a way to do that. There's the donation link right there. You can find it in the chat to make a donation for today's ugly sweater. But I want to talk about yesterday real quickly and thank these people who donated very kindly to Starlight. Paul Lockwood, Alan Thompson, Toyomi Ratley, Kathy Baruso, thank you, Kathy, this is my good friend, Janice Neal, Davina Sanders, Yu Jung Jung, thank you, Yu Jung, she's awesome, Cheryl Oxendine, Lori Deal, Peter Flamini, Stuart Pastor, that's very sweet. Stuart is the husband of my dear friend Patty Peterson, who is one of the great singers, lives in Minneapolis. I love that. Alex Carrillo again. Thank you, Alex. Bonnie Poston. And coming in at number one with the amazing donation for yesterday's sweater. I guess he really liked that sweater because he donated $515 to get it. So yesterday's total of all the donations for Starlight amounted to $1,344, putting our two-day total, it's just us, by the way, of $1,998 for 2 days for Starlight. That makes me so happy. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all so very much for your generosity, amazing generosity. Let me model again today's ugly sweater. It's available for auction. There it is, right there. It's very cozy. It's got this, you know, so you can put your hands here and keep your hands warm. It's got the hood, so you can kind of do this, be a little bit incognito with your family if you don't want them to see you.
Or if you're cold.
Or if you're cold, you can really even do it up nice and like that. And then, you know, it works perfectly. So
Nice.
I want you to know that this is a hard sweater for me to give up, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And it goes to the highest bidder for Starlight. But remember, when you're bidding or when you're making your donation, even if you don't get the ugly sweater, you're still doing a lot of good for the world. So I want to say thank you very much for your donations in advance for today's sweater. In case you want to make a donation, you can find the link once again in the bio. All right. Can we move on?
Oh,
Janice?
absolutely. Yep.
Can I be Santa Koz for a moment?
Let's move on. Everyone needs to have their lunch, I guess.
Okay, that's right. We got to keep it moving. I promise that these shows will be like nice and tight. I don't want them to ever go over a half hour. Okay, so our Santa Koz giveaway today. This is a good one. This is a really, really good one. I am going to give you, the person that we pick, a 3-minute saxophone caroling session. Are we doing that over the phone or Zoom? Can we do it over Zoom? Yeah, we can do it over Zoom. So this means that I will take my saxophone right here, the alto, and I will play every Christmas song that you request for 3 minutes straight. And then we'll have a little chat as well. So that sounds like a nice gift. That's a nice Santa giveaway.
That's awesome. People pay for that.
All right. So a 3-minute saxophone caroling session for you. And how are we going to pick the winner? This is always the challenge. Janice, do you have an idea? Do you have a plan?
It's so hard. So what we're going to do is pick the first winner to correctly name one of the songs from your My Christmas Favorites playlist on Spotify. Go!
Okay, let me see if I can get this straight. That was a lot of words, Janice. Okay, so you're saying that all the people need to do is pick one song from My Christmas Favorites playlist on Spotify and put it in the chat, and the first person to get the correct answer will...
Deborah Ahern, Silent Night. There you go.
Is it Deborah Ahern?
Yeah.
Deborah Ahern, Silent Night. Congratulations, Deborah. There you are. You and I are going to have a 3-minute caroling session. So start right now. Write down your favorite songs. I'm sure that Silent Night will probably be in there somewhere. And I look forward to seeing you on that. Should we, let's just give away one more thing today because I'm in such a good mood.
Well, you are Santa Koz.
I am Santa Koz. Can we give away a live stream ticket? Now, as I mentioned, we are having our live stream on December 12th. And it features Jonathan Butler, David Benoit, Peter White, Rick Braun, Richard Elliott, Rebecca Jade, and we would love for you to come. So we can pick somebody at random. I will ask Brian Foisey, our producer, to just close his eyes and put his finger on the screen and pick up somebody here. And if by chance you already have a live stream ticket and you purchase one, the winner, you can give this one away because that's a really nice thing to be able to do. You can give the gift of music at my website. If you follow the links, if you would like to gift the live stream to someone in your life that you think would enjoy it, that's one way to do that. So do we have somebody? Christina Anguiano. All right, Christina, congratulations. You've got a free front couch ticket to the live stream happening on December 12th. Congratulations. And Janice will be in touch with our winners today to make sure you get what you need. Finally, here is our song of the day. Now I'm just trying to, because I can't really see very well without my glasses. I'm so sorry because I know there's a lot of glare. I have to remember what song I'm supposed to play. Okay. I know. This song for me is when people put me on the spot and say, what is your absolute favorite Christmas song? This is it's hard because I love so many songs, but this one always wins out because the melody is so great, and especially great on the alto saxophone. As I mentioned earlier, it was composed by the great Irving Berlin. It was a part of a movie. That's when it got its first play. And of course, it has maintained its probably, I think this and the Christmas song by Nat King Cole, probably the most played Christmas music of all time. There's something about this melody that the minute you just launch into it, it just puts all that feeling, all that emotion, everything that we carry around in the holidays. It's got inside of this melody. So I would like to dedicate it to all of you. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed it. This is White Christmas for all of you, and I hope that it's a beautiful, safe, and happy. We need some happiness. I hope it's a happy holiday season ahead. Here's White Christmas for you, and thank you for taking part out of your day. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, 12 noon on the Pacific Coast, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, for our fourth day together. It is the 12 Days of Kozmas. Have a great rest of your day, and see you tomorrow.